Welcome back to the Grand Lady, everyone. It's winter here in upstate New York and we're all getting a little bit winter stir crazy. We're making a lot of good progress on the house and we have a kind of a special new announcement during the video today. So let's get started. We've circled back to work on the kitchen where it seems that everything that needed a place to be stored was thrown in here. I'm sorting through the ceiling molding that was removed by the incredible crew that came and helped us remove the lath and plaster. A lot of it got damaged, but I totally get that. It's very hard to remove that fragile molding without damaging it. So I'm here sorting through the pile, seeing what can be salvaged, removing the nails, and collecting it into yet another pile somewhere else. If we don't find a match, it looks like I'll at least have enough for one small room, maybe a bathroom. We'll have to see. It's got this pretty unique curved piece up here, this ribbed. We haven't been able to find this in any other trim as we've looked around at a few millwork shops and online. But perhaps we'll find it when we go on our architectural salvage tour 2022. Underneath the molding were also some subfloor pieces from up on the third floor that were removed hastily when the water first pouring through the roof. So now we have to look at those and see what of those can be reused.
All the way up on the third floor. Hopefully we can, and we'll have to look and just take ones up that have potential to be put down again. Some that scrap. No, I think we could use that one. Oh, okay. That's okay.
There always seems to be one more thing to do before we can move to the upstairs. We're trying to finish the kitchen area here and get it ready for mold remediation to move on to the upstairs, but this house just giveth and giveth. I'd forgotten I needed to remove the pieces of lavin plaster that were behind the window frames. We want whatever gets sprayed for mold remediation to reach all the nooks and crannies and not be blocked by rubble or this lavin plaster that needs to be removed for sheetrock. We're trying to do this without having to take the whole complete window package out and leaving the trim in place. I guess we'll see if we can manage it in the end. What you got there, Jim?
What?
Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you, mother. Say what one more goddamn time.
What?
I've never been so close before.
What's this?
This is a Yankee gutter that came down from above the birdwalk roof on the 3rd floor and in the wall and down here to fill the cistern with rainwater back in the day. And this is the metal piece that used to be right here.
Yep.
And the reason for removing it is this old galvanized steel rusts through over time. And if it's left in it and used, it would put lots of rainwater into the wall, so it has to be demised.
Thank you.
There you go.
Will you just fall in and out of love? Will you just fall in and out of love? Will you just fall in and out of love? Oh, you just fall.
We discovered that 2 of these studs were not underneath a joist and were basically holding up nothing. So Jim has moved them back into place to help support the house.
We stay indoors while the lovers roam the streets. And I know it ain't your fault. You just follow the heartbeats. You were truly my lover, but it was.
It doesn't look level. Is that what you're trying to do?
No, this is too much drywall in it. Need a level inspector.
More. Okay, stop for a second.
Good.
Hold on, let me check.
Will you just fall in and out of love? Will you just fall in and out of love? Will you just fall in and out of love? Oh, you just.
Let's call that good.
Okay. Thank you. this is where it was originally. It's fastened in there. I just pulled it out straight, so we'll just leave it there.
Jim's taking this stud out because we're going to leave that whole end of that fireplace exposed. All of the support pieces on that corner are going to be gone and replaced with one large beam that goes across the other side of the fireplace. And the whole corner fireplace will be exposed and open to the new coffee bar.
You wanna ride on my wave just because it's fun. You wanna be in my space.
Here we go again. There was half a day where we thought perhaps we might be able to save this kitchen floor. We did take a really good look at it and decided it was just too warped. So we are finishing cleanup of the very last room on the first floor, and we'll finally get to move on to the second.
Trip to regrets.
You it? No.
Too insane, and you know it. You got to learn to like me again and again, 'cause I will make you love me again and again, just when you think you love me.
You ready to go home now?
I had enough bending for today. You?
Yes.
Pick up, you'll spend your time with your watch, counting down the clock. You'll go insane, and I like it.
You too.
But you haven't seen all of me yet. Now I'm just beginning, your work in progress.
That was a lot of work today.
It's a good thing you were there working with me.
What do you think about when we're doing that work and it's quiet and it's just nail after nail after nail and hour after hour? What are you thinking about?
I'm just thinking about one nail at a time. I'm
Really?
I'm very philosophical about the whole thing.
You don't have like thoughts about other things?
No.
Just nail, pull,
This-
nail.
This nail, that nail, that nail. And, yeah. What do you do?
Well, I start thinking about today. I started thinking about the roofing people and getting frustrated and thinking about how we have to sue. And then I start feeling upset, and then I decide that there's no point in thinking about that. So then I start thinking about other things.
Such as?
I started thinking about what the kitchen was going to look like with our new cabinets and what the new floors will look like and how it will feel.
It's gonna be nice. Oh, before we go, I had a question about this kitchen window on this side. I wanted to ask you. Maybe we should step out inside and look for a minute.
Oh, ask me.
Ask
See
you.
if I don't want to get up. I just sat down.
That's okay.
So tired.
I'll ask you another time. There's no rush.
Well, what's your question? Maybe it's worth getting out.
Well, see, you're trying to talk me into using words instead of pointing.
Yeah, use your words. Use your words. Come on, you can do it. You've got words.
No, I don't want to.
Well, now you got me all curious.
It's all right. Your curiosity, now you'll have something else to think about next time we're here.
I don't need any more to think about. Just tell me. Just ask me.
Can we make the window on this side flush with the house, or does it need to have a
The sill?
sill?
What is it now?
Everything has sills right now. Almost everything, but not everything.
As in, like, do we need to have it be able to be opened?
I don't think we need to have it to be able to be opened because there's no need for it to be egress. We're going to have a gigantic fan in that, 4 feet away from it. I don't want to make it so it's open, but I also don't want to put in a sill if we don't need to aesthetically.
Oh, I see.
It's the back of the house, so It's going to be a small window, and it's at the back of the house, rather than
Well,
street facing.
here's a weird idea.
Yes.
You know how sometimes you see interesting shaped windows in Victorian houses?
True.
Maybe if we find one of those on our architectural salvage tour 2022, we can.
You're just not working would make this easier for me, are you?
No, probably not. Well, we'll be doing that trip before we
Gonna have
build
a
out that window, right?
kitchen mosaic window.
I don't know,
Okay. It's all right.
but no sill. I will agree to no sill. How's that?
Okay. We can decide on the height. We kind of already decided already it was going to be the same as the upper window on that double hung window, right?
I don't remember. I know I had to adjust it so the kitchen cabinets would fit in.
Yeah, we're just going to bring the bottom up.
Yeah. So I think I also maybe brought it down as well.
Oh,
So we'll have to look and see what
you'll
the
have to
final
tell me
name
about that part because I didn't do any bring down in my mind.
Oh, well.
But you might have needed that for your upper cabinets, huh?
Yep. Well, let's go home. I'm hungry. I'm tired. I can't make any more decisions today.
Some salmon?
Yeah.
We do this every day.
What's what?
Amazed by you. So hold